Worldwide Wing Day. Today we're going to China making Char Siu wings. They're gonna be red, they're gonna be glazed, they're gonna be delicious. First thing we're gonna do is make the wet and dry batter. We're gonna infuse a whole bunch of flavor into both those things. So we'll put these wings aside. Let's put our Chinese flag plate for you to see, for everyone to see. Got the trusty batter breader. Got some AP flour. Look, if you don't have potato starch, if you don't have you don't want to use a starch, you can easily do this with flour and it'll be just as good. Maybe not as crispy, but it'll be just as good. And then obviously some potato starch. Mix it in, usually it's a 2-to-1 ratio-ish. Chinese 5-spice. What is Chinese 5-spice? In China, do they call it Chinese 5-spice or do they just call it 5-spice? Chinese 5-spice. You know, like I said before, they don't call it Chinese 5-spice in China, just like they don't call Chinese food in China. They just call it food, right? Let's just Google this real quick. What is Chinese 5-spice? I should know this. You know, I've been cooking for a very long time. I probably have made Chinese 5-spice. Okay, 5-spice powder, not called Chinese 5-spice, so there's that. And essentially, it is a common mix for ground 5-spice powder is cinnamon, fennel, star anise, Sichuan peppercorns, and cloves. That tracks. Didn't know about the Sichuan peppercorns though. We got some white pepper and obviously some salt. Give that a mix. Smells so good already. Let's make a little wet situation. All right, so for this, we're just gonna use some eggs. No shells. Nailed it. Fuck. We're gonna add some Chinese cooking wine, soy sauce. I'm also gonna add some garlic powder, some white pepper. I'm not gonna add salt because the soy sauce is tremendously salty, so that should be good enough. All right, so we're just gonna throw these wings in here. And I'm gonna let them kind of sit in here and get a little marinated from the soy sauce and the Chinese wine. The whole idea of the Worldwide Wings is to try and take a classic dish from whatever country we're doing, in this case China. Char Siu pork, which is that red glazed roasted pork, which I made with CJ Eats a little while ago. Cue video here, Jeff. So this was the next logical step, and just as I'm doing it, as I'm making everything happen, I'm really enjoying where we're going with this. It smells incredible, it smells awesome in here as well. All right, so I'm just gonna take the wet marinated wings, pop them on the batter breader. Like I always say when using the batter breader or even frying in general, it's okay to let some of the liquid drip off into the powder. That's gonna cause little clumps of all-purpose flour and whatever the mixture is, which is essentially gonna make it super, super crispy. Also, an awesome thing about the batter breader, you could fit so many more wings than a regular bowl. Amazon doesn't pay me. Actually, they do, but very, very small amount. I'm not saying this for you to pay me. I'm saying this because most of the things I use are awesome, like the batter breader or that really awesome cheese grater that I always talk about. Amazon.com/shop/TheJoshElkin. All the things I use is there for you to buy to make your life easier. And also, it's not just kitchen stuff. I have a lot of camera equipment. I got some hair product in there. There's plant food and shit because I got a lot of plants, Got one right here. Bottom goes on top. All the wings are right over here being completely coated with the seasoned flour. Flip it back over, give it a double dredge. See how easy that is? Watch how coated these are, it's wild. Oh my God, look at that. Every time, it astonishes me. All right, these are gonna go in the deep fryer, 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Might burn our eyes a little bit, Jeff, because the white pepper and everything. A little pain. Ever hurt anybody? That's the worst sentence I've ever said. A little pain never hurt anybody. Who am I? Let's do it. Okay, the wings are in the deep fryer. You can obviously hear them sizzling. They look incredible. We're gonna start making the Char Siu sauce, okay? Now normally it's a marinade, but I thought why not just sauce it up a little bit. So right here I have cooking wine, oyster sauce, I'm gonna add that. Hoisin sauce, a lot of sauces, some soy sauce, fermented bean curd oil. Okay, a little redness over there. Sauce has gotta be red. This is the fermented bean curd. Some 5-spice, garlic powder, and brown sugar. I'm just gonna mix all this up until there's no more granular seasoning showing. Then I'm gonna add some red food coloring, just because this has to be super red. That's what Char Siu is. Super, super, super red. This is red food gel. The most concentrated red food dye, red number whatever. Oh yeah, that is turning so red. You can even see, even though how dark this is, you can still see how red it's turning. Let's take this white paper towel and see if it's like super red. That's not red enough, I don't think. We should make that redder now. Put some more of this red food dye going on. Oh yeah, it's so much. It's the real culinary term right there. Don't be afraid to give it some more red dye. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of butter just to make this a little silkier. Listen, they're chicken wings, and they're whatever I really want them to be. I think the wings are done. They look so ridiculous. Yeah, I'm cooking on the floor. What do you do in your garage? If you don't already know this, wherever you see me in this set, this is my living room. Whenever you see me cooking, that's my garage. Yes, I built a studio in my garage. No, I have no running water, and I deep fry on the floor. Everything in my garage, everything you see when I'm cooking in there is plug and play. So sometimes, if I'm running everything, a deep fryer, induction burner, the air fryer, I blow fuses. It's happened many of times. We're looking really good here. It's looking super nice. Look at that. Let's dress these bad boys and turn them red. A little scrape test. Oh, what a waste. Every chicken wing spare is a chicken wasted. I'm still gonna eat it. Oh, just wipe it off. 10-second rule. All right, let's get it dripped up here. I mean, it looks pretty red, right? Come on. All right, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of green onions, a little contrast. This right here is Worldwide Wings Char Siu chicken wings by Ways of China. That is a tasty, tasty wing. So much flavor, all reminding me of Char Siu, but made with chicken, obviously. Super crispy. We got a lot of sweetness from the brown sugar, a ton of umami from the bean curd, the cooking wine, and just an all-around nice flavor. This is a good one. This is for sure a banger. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Worldwide Wings China. Let me know what country we should make chicken wings with next. Nailed it. All-purpose flour, potato starch, Chinese 5-spice, white pepper, and salt. This is the dry badge. Dry badge? Nope, dry dredge. I was gonna say batter and I was gonna say dredge and I said badge.